I'm going to show you 5 ChatGPT prompts that are going to save you hours every single week. Whether you are a developer, a tester, a student, or just someone who loves tech, these prompts work for everyone. Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm Abdurrahman, developer, quality assurance engineer, and tech educator. Let's get into it. First one, and this is the one that started it all for me. Writing test cases from scratch used to take me forever, especially when requirements are incomplete. So I tried something different. I gave ChatGPT a sample user story, a password reset feature, and asked it to generate test cases, positive cases, negative cases, edge cases, and all formatted as a proper table. Simply sending a prompt to ChatGPT, you are a senior QA engineer, generate test cases for, as a user, I want to reset my password via email, including positive, negative, and edge cases. Format as a table with test case ID, description, steps, and expected results. And look at what came back. A full structured table, test case IDs, steps, expected results. Edge cases I honestly would have missed on my own, like what happens when the reset link expires, or when someone requests multiple resets at the same time. Now, I still review everything definitely, I'm not just copying and pasting blindly, but having this as a starting point cuts my test case writing time by more than half. Try it on your next user story, you will see what I mean. Okay, number 2. This one is going to make your developers actually like you. We have all written that bug report. Vague description, missing steps, no environment information. Developers come back asking 10 questions before they can even look at it. I gave ChatGPT a rough bug description, generally messy, the way you would write it when you are in a hurry, and asked it to rewrite it as a professional bug report. By sending a prompt, rewrite this as a professional bug report with summary, environment, steps to reproduce, expected result, actual result, severity, for the bug which is login button not working on mobile Safari when user has caps lock on. Look at the output. Clean, structured, and ready to paste straight into Jira. No more back and forth, and no more, can you give me more details? Just a professional bug report every single time. Moving on, number 3, and this one is my favorite. I asked ChatGPT to write a Python script to test a REST API login endpoint. So the prompt will be, write a Python script using the requests library to test a REST API login endpoint. Include positive test, invalid credentials test, and missing fields test. Use assertions and print results. What came back was a complete working script, imports, test functions, assertions, and everything, as you can see. So now I'm going to copy the script and paste it straight into VS Code. As you can see, that's the full script. Okay, now I'm going to save it. Open the terminal. Python 3. Our file name .py for Python. And then, as you can see, the first output was a little messy. I was printing the full HTML response body, which made it hard to read. So, the best solution, which is, I just went back to ChatGPT and said, the output is showing the full HTML response. So simply, I need you to clean this up. And then only show the test name, the pass or fail stats, and the stats code. One message, and you're going to see the difference now. That's our new script. I'm going to copy and paste into VS Code. As you can see, that's the new script. Okay, let's give this one a try. Okay, as you can see, we got a clean, readable, and a professional result. So this is what I want you to remember. ChatGPT is not a one-shot tool. You have a conversation with it, you keep improving the output until it's exactly what you need. That's when it becomes genuinely powerful. And if you're new to automation, this is the fastest way to learn, read the script, understand the structure, and adapt it to your own project. Number 4, and honestly, this one feels like cheating. If you ever spent hours manually creating test data, you're going to love this. I asked ChatGPT to generate 20 rows of realistic test data for a user registration form. That includes full name, email, dates of birth, country, phone numbers. And also, I asked it to include 3 edge cases, special characters in names, very long emails, and finally, international phone format. And as an output, it's going to be as CSV. And look at what came back. Realistic data, mixed countries, edge cases included, ready to import straight into my test environment. No more manually typing fake names and emails. No more forgetting to cover edge cases. Works for any form, payment data, product catalogs, address forms, any data set your application needs. Done in seconds. Last one, number 5, and this might be the most useful of all. You know that moment when a test fails and you get a wall of red error text that makes absolutely no sense? I used to spend so much Googling stack traces trying to figure out what went wrong. Now, I just paste it into ChatGPT and ask it 3 things. What failed? Why it probably happened? And what should I check first? I pasted a real Selenium stack trace here. Look at how clearly it breaks everything down. Plain English, no jargon, straight to the point. It told me exactly which element couldn't be found, why the locator probably failed, and the first place to look in my code. Hours of debugging time saved with only one message. If you take nothing else from this video, take this one. Those are my top 5 ChatGPT prompts for quality assurance engineers. Next week, 5 more, including Selenium scripts, test plans, and exploratory testing checklists. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment, which one are you trying first? See you in the next one.